Shantae, what am I hearing here?
Ira's in denial, is what it is, Dr. Phil. Ira doesn't want to face that there's a serious addiction. He just doesn't for some reason. I don't know why.
Well, do you do cocaine?
Yeah, I don't do it too much anymore, but I've done it for a while, but I don't do coke. I haven't done it
You,
in a
you
while.
said you do fentanyl to balance out what?
When I first started to do fentanyl, I would do it so I can balance out the coke high. So the coke has you so high, the fentanyl brings you so down, so you're like in the middle. At first, it was fun when I started to do it. It was very, very fun. It wasn't something that I intended on doing. When I started off doing it, it was just fun. It was partying, the girls, the whole nine, and that it kind of took over. But I've been to rehab over 10 times, and I've gotten sobriety. I know what sobriety looks like, but being homeless in California, when I know for a fact that my parents could help me out, that's stressful.
Okay, you say you don't really like rehab because they want you to focus on being sober the whole time.
It just limits everything that you want to do. Like obviously you can't use a computer. You can't fill out job applications. I mean, it does get you sober. It does help you, focus on the next step. But if you're there for 30 days or 60 days, after you leave there, you're still back to square one because you're still going to be homeless when you leave.
Why are you homeless?
It's not because of drugs. I'm homeless because I left Chicago and
Why did you leave Chicago?
because
Why? Be honest.
I left Chicago because it wasn't,
Why?
I didn't know what else to do. I didn't know what-
No. Why did you leave Chicago? Did I force you to leave Chicago?
No,
Why
I didn't.
why were you kicked out the house?
I got kicked out the house because I was partying too much downtown Chicago.
Okay.
That's a fact.
Okay. And partying consists of what?
Drinking and doing coke and just having too much of a good time.
Okay. So going back to his question, why did you leave Chicago?
I left Chicago because I wanted to leave Chicago.
You left Chicago because you were drinking and drugging too much, and your mother kicked you out of the house because you were drinking and drugging, right?
Correct.
But you don't have a
No, you
problem with
don't.
it.
I'm not saying I don't have a problem. I just don't. I don't consider myself a full-fledged drug addict. I'm not a tweaker. I'm not this. Like, there's levels to drug addicts. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the levels, but there are serious levels.
Well, educate me.
A person, and correct me if I'm wrong. This is just my
No,
opinion.
educate me. I need to be educated.
Okay, well, in my opinion, drug addicts literally will take anything that they have, sell it just so they can get high. They don't care where they sleep at. They'll sleep outside as long as they have drugs. I'm the total opposite. I would rather have somewhere to sleep. I'm not worried about the drugs. If I ask you for money, it's so I can have a place to sleep.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.